just go to work and then come home and watch TV and sleep because I really didn't have energy to do anything else. So I met my sponsor through a DM dive. She actually DM dived me, and I got on my nutrition plan. I got so much energy. I lost about 13 inches off of my waist. I lost a lot of inches before I lost any weight. But now I'm down 27 pounds and like a whole lot of inches, and I have so much energy and just feel super amazing. So I just want to help other people do the same. Okay. So I decided that I wanted to help other people do the same, like I said. So I'm going to write it out, the marketing plan, on my whiteboard. Okay. You guys see my board. All right. So once you get your super amazing results and you decide you want to help other people do the same, you're going to take your $94 investment. So it's $94 plus tax. You're going to take that. You're going to get your international business pack, which is going to be your, this super cool bag. It's going to come with 4 books, 4 amazing books to teach you how to run your business. You're going to get 2 websites, one for you to order from and one for your clients to order from, and access to over 94 countries to work in. Okay. So Herbalife pays us in 7 different ways. So I'm going to teach you 4 ways today. The first way is called retail. All right. So retail is when you come in as a distributor, you start out with a 25% discount, 25% profit. That is going to be a distributor. So what that means for you is that you're going to get somebody on their nutrition plan, shake and tea, that's going to be about $100, and you're going to earn $25 off of that nutrition plan. So you're going to help about 1 to 5 clients. No, 3 to 5 clients. Let's say 3 to 5 clients. You're going to help them in 1 to 2 months. And then you're going to get your first promotion in the business, and that is going to be senior consultant. At senior consultant, you're going to earn a 35% discount, 35% profit. So that same nutrition plan for $100, you're now earning $35 on it. Okay. So in 1 to 2 months, you're going to help another 5 to 7 clients and get your second promotion to qualified producer. At qualified producer, you're earning a 42% discount, 42% profit. I'm just going to use the same plan because I'm just going to keep it simple and help everybody start on their program and they can order more stuff. And you're going to get that $42 from there. So in 1 to 2 months, you'll have 10 to 15 clients because you're just continue to grow your business, continue to get results, and then you're going to move up to supervisor. Okay? So supervisor is where everybody wants to be because you get a 50% discount and a 50% profit. And I always love discounts, so 50% sounds really good to me. Okay? So that is retail. And what's super cool about retail money is it goes automatically into your PayPal account, so you have it directly. The next way Herbalife pays us is going to be wholesale. So what wholesale is the difference in the discount between what level in the marketing plan you are and your distributors and preferred members. So I think it's super cool because you can start earning wholesale at senior consultant. So you're at senior consultant and you're helping your distributors, you earn that 10% in between. So it's going to be 25% as your, when you sign people up, you going down the marketing plan, you got 35%, 42% at qualified producer, and at supervisor, you have the 50%. So between you and your distributors, you'll earn the other 25%. Herbalife will pay you. And then between you and as a supervisor, you'll get the 15% between your senior consultants and 8% between you and your qualified producers. Okay? All right. So once you hit supervisor, you can see there's nothing else. and you're helping your team grow up the marketing plan. And once you help your distributors get to supervisor, there's nothing for you to earn as far as any difference on wholesale anymore. So that's when you unlock a new opportunity to earn, and that's going to be called royalties. Okay? So royalties is when you're working super hard, earning your $2,500 every single month, earning your $2,500, and you get to earn 5% of your downline. 5% of your downlines that are at supervisor. 5% of your supervisor's downline. Okay, yes. And that goes 3 levels down. So when you are up here, say Brittany's up here, Brittany is helping people. She has her first supervisor, Annie, and she is working super hard, and she gets her $2,500. You're gonna earn 5% of Annie's, and you're gonna earn $125 there. Okay, and Annie's gonna help her cousin Mackenzie, get to supervisor, and he's gonna be smashing through getting the $2,500, and he's gonna help his friend Omar getting it, and he's gonna be doing his $2,500. So when it says you can earn 3 levels down, you'll be earning $125 from each supervisor 3 levels down in the plan, and you don't even know them. You really didn't help them, but you'll get to know them because everybody's working super hard and they're hoping you grow your check, and while they grow theirs. Okay, so that's royalties. And then we have bonuses. And for bonuses, we start earning bonuses at Tab Team. And that's going to be Get Team. We have Get Team, Millionaire Team, and Press Team. Okay, so at Get Team, you earn 2% of your organizational volume points. And I believe that is when your organization is doing 20,000 organizational volume points for 3 consecutive months. And then at Mill Team, it's going to be 4%, and your organization is doing about 80,000 organizational volume points for 3 consecutive months. And then at Press Team, where most people want to be, is going to be 6% when your organization is doing 120,000 organizational volume points 3 consecutive months in a row. Okay, so that is bonuses. Okay, and then what else did you want to know?
I want to know if you could take a picture of that and drop it in the chat. That's number 1. Number 2 is you. Whoa, okay, Monty. I was getting there. You didn't go over Global Expansion Team 2.5 and Millionaire Team 7.5. So can you write that on there for me real quick, just so that the people who are either new on the call or aren't, it doesn't matter. We still want to acknowledge those 2 pins as well, since they do matter, and there is a way to get there. So do you know it already? Or would you like to phone a friend and you can't phone me?
I can phone a friend.
Phone Imani.
Imani? I'll phone Imani. I love
It's
Imani.
okay. I was already ready. So with Get 2.5, it's 3 months in a row of 50,000 document volume points, which 2% of that is 2,500. And then the 2% of the 50,000 is 25,000. Yeah. Which equals 1,000, which makes your bonus at 3,000. And then for Meal 7.5 is 150,000 3 months straight in a row, which is 7,500 document volume points. 4% of that is 7,500, which that bonus is 6,000, which is 13,500. And I will screenshot this and put it in the chat for y'all. But Diamond, if you like, I can start all over again.
Can you just slow down just a little bit? It's not a race, honey. We got all 40 minutes.
That's a long time. Okay, so get 2.5 is 50,000 3 months in a row. Which the bonus from that is 25. Only the money from that is 2,500. 2% of the 50,000 is 25,000, which is 1,000. An extra bonus, which makes it 3,000 for your bonus check that you get on the 20th of the month. Is that right, Annie? Okay, sure. So then meal 7.5 is a 4% bonus, but that is 150 document volume points 3 months in a row, which is 4% of that is 7,500. Excuse me. And then the 7,500 that you get, the bonus you get from that is 6,000, which is 13,500. Hello, out there? You done drinking?
I was passing it back to Brittany to make sure that she understood it so she can get it on that board.
I did. I got it.
Okay, perfect. So thank you, Imani. And thank you, Brittany. You did so good. It was very, very clear. You definitely got hold on. Got comfortable, I feel like, after you started talking a little bit. That was her first time doing the marketing plan on the call, and I think she absolutely killed it. Again, I always say this, and I'm never going to stop saying it. The more you teach the marketing plan, the more you go tell people about it, the more comfortable it gets, and the more you actually understand what you're saying. Not just that, but as you start to climb, you definitely understand what you're saying now because you're living in it, and you're able to show the proof of it and show the results of it. So you did super duper good. I just have one question for you. Can you explain the distributor action promotion real quick, please?
Yes. So the distributor action promotion is when you come in as a distributor, you get 500 documented points 3 consecutive months in a row. So I got my first 500 in November. I'm working on my second 500 this month. And then in January, I'll hit my third 500, and then I'll be able to get, you get to choose between 3 awesome gifts, $75, a branded blender, or a branded bag with headphones and a super cool cup.
Perfect. Which one you choosing?
Probably the bag.
Everyone always chooses the bag.
Yeah. I would.
Well, the bag is lit. A blender, you can go get a blender and put a Herbalife sticker on it for $5 from AMK Designs. I know they got the $5 stickers, and you can just go put it on everything. If you don't know, now you know. AMK Designs on Instagram is a super duper lit place to get cheap branded stuff from. And you could literally go put the stickers on. Yeah, that's where I got my sticker on my laptop. And I actually lost my stickers, but it's $5 for like 20 stickers, and you can go put that on a blender. But what you can't do for $5 is get that bag, the headphones, and all of that. Imani's gonna send it because I think she knows that's like one of her favorite things. Oh, y'all really want that Instagram? Okay, let's. It's AMK Designed. Imani, can you send it in the chat, please? Because I don't know the rest of it.
Of course.
Thank you. No, in the chat box on here. Just because I'm actually excited to know that everybody wants some branded stuff. Because AMK is like $10 t-shirts. They got some cute stuff. But anyways, back to Brittany. Brittany, you did absolutely amazing on the marketing plan. I really have no other words for you other than go tell people about this dope marketing plan so you can get more comfortable. And I'm not just talking to her. I'm talking to everybody who I can't unmute and say, do the marketing plan, retail, wholesale, royalties, and bonuses like right now. If I can't unmute you and do that, you need to go tell some more people about the marketing plan. I really, really, really like the fact that she drew it out. Having a whiteboard, they're cheap. Literally, if you drop, this is what I used to do. And actually, I still do this. I just don't know where. Oh, my whiteboard's still at the old house. So when I would do a business presentation, you got someone interested in the business. First thing that I like to do is ask them for a time to set up to FaceTime or get on Zoom. and sit there and draw it out for them to show them the up to supervisor. I let them know about all the streams of income and how dope the opportunity is, and then I show them how to get to supervisor. Everyone who's interested in the business, and shows me that they're like seriously interested. So if that's something that you want to do, is build in a check, learn how to show it's actually, you'll hear it at STS and on calls, they call it the napkin presentation. Quick, simple way to get to supervisor. And of course, you always want to go over wholesale and royalties, because those are the next streams of income that are eligible as soon as you get signed up. As soon as you hit supervisor, you can qualify for getting an extra check called royalties. As soon as you get signed up, you can get some wholesale. Like, it's just, they need to know this stuff ASAP, like ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. So I like to teach that on the potential thing, like when I'm doing with a potential distributor on the whiteboard. Just want to acknowledge the fact that she used the whiteboard. And I don't know about y'all, but isn't it easier to understand when someone's drawing it as they're talking? Like, it was so much clarity in what she was saying, because she was like, yeah, 5 to 7. And she's writing it out for you, 5 to 7. Like, this is how you get wholesale. It's so much easier to understand. So if you feel like you understood it easier, do it the same way when you go teach somebody else, especially because they don't know anything that you're talking about. They don't know supervisor. They don't know none of that. This is all brand new to them. So you want it to be as clear as possible when you're teaching the marketing plan. That's not what we're supposed to be talking about, but I felt like it was really important to say. Okay, first of all, before I even say her name, is it Elena or Alana? So I can know. Elena.
It's
Alana. Okay.
Yep.
I'm never gonna forget. Promise.
Thank you.
So you asked, what if they ask for a video? What do you mean by that?
Yeah. I have people want me to send them a link to something now, and I know that there's a lot of Herbalife promo videos on YouTube. I just don't know what's good to send if that's what they're asking for.
Okay, so Seven in Harmony just dropped the link in the chat box.
I just saw it.
Yep, that's the one that we like to use, greatusabiz.com. I always feel like live is so lit, so you just invite them to the live HOM every Wednesday.
I got somebody coming in the morning.
It's lit. So that,
yes.
And then something else that I like to do that works for me, because it's very simple and it's still really, really personal, because the Great USA Biz link is dope. They go over it. Go watch it for yourself, because you want to watch anything you're going to go send to people. So that's number one. But not just that, but what I did is I recorded myself teaching the marketing plan. It's 7 minutes long. And when someone tells me that they want to do the business, I send them the video of myself teaching the marketing plan.
That's what I should do.
It's so personal. It's very easy to do. I just uploaded it to my YouTube. So I just literally send them my YouTube link, and then boom, it's very personal. I tell them, take notes and text me when you get done. Melania said that's what she was going to say. Oh no, say to do. Yeah. If you haven't done that already, like recorded yourself doing the marketing plan, and I do retail. The video is retail, wholesale, and royalties. So that's what I teach them in the video. 7 minutes, super short. It could have even been shorter than that, because you want them to still like their attention to be grabbed. And I always tell them, take notes, text me when you get done. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you're interested, I can tell you what the next step is. But before I send them that, I ask them always, what's your interest? Why you want to do Herbalife? What are your goals in this? What are you expecting out of this? That way I know how to communicate with them. Make sense? That was a good question, by the way, Alana. I know you liked it because I said your name right. Okay, so moving on. Does anybody have a question about the marketing plan? I actually didn't ask that, sorry. I mean, Brittany really laid it out, but does anybody have any question about the marketing plan or teaching the marketing plan so that we can grow these checks and grow these teams? Teaching the marketing plan, no questions. A specific part on the marketing plan. Everybody understood what Imani said, even though she went over it really, really fast. Okay, cool. So y'all know today's the 27th or the 28th? 27th. So we have 4 days till EOM, 4 days till January, 4 days till 2019. A lot of people have been saying, and I typically choose the topics for the Braveheart Call by what's been said to me the most over the past week, or topics that have been brought up to me, questions that people have been asking. And something that people have been asking is them reaching senior consultant, qualified producer, supervisor by the end of this month, and what can they do to get there? Like, did I have a specific tip or something for them to do to get there? Because there's goals that people want to reach by the end of this month. Sharice's about to hit qualified producer. Alana probably going for senior consultant, first cut adapt, qualified producer by the end of the month, maybe even supervisor. You know, you can do whatever you put your mind to, right? Sharice, you too. I just said y'all too because that's who I'm looking at. But I see Marissa too, 2,500 by the end of the month. Everyone has these different goals. And it's important, and I know we talk about this all the time, to not get like super number hungry and still remain an Herbalife coach and distributor who is looking to help people and change lives. Because what you never want to do is put that energy of desperation out there because it's the end of the month. So that was my first thing that I've been saying back is, please, whatever you do, keep the same energy that you had in November, as far as like still wanting to help people and not just, oh, you're just a number. Can't wait to get this sale. Because first of all, you never want anybody, treat people how you want to be treated. That's just that. Treat people how you want to be treated. Another thing is what I've personally been doing all day today. I reached out to my previous web. So for those of you who are in the business for a year, 6 months, 3 months, reaching back out to people from November, October, September. And I can actually read my exact message because it's in my notes. This is what I've been saying to my follow-ups. I said, good morning to the person whose name it is, right? So I address their name, make it very personal every single time, even if you're doing a copy and paste message, if you have a lot of people to reach out to, and you're not doing voice message or something like that. Good morning, Ashley. Hope you're having a good day so far. I just wanted to send you some love and light as always. Mind you, these are people who I haven't talked to in a while. And I always send my people who I haven't talked to, even if we're not talking about the business, because you don't want it to be product, result. You want to build relationships with these people. So some of them I tweaked the message a little bit if I knew something that they might have been going through, or if I knew, something to make it more personal. But this in general, hope you're having a good day so far. Just wanted to send you some love and light as always, and to ask you if there's any goals that you'd like to talk about for the new year. I'd love to help you reach them in 2019. Let me know. P.S. New challenge starts on Tuesday, the 1st. If you're interested, we can talk about that as well. Then I sent them a personal development video. Also, I think you'd like this. That was the message that I sent out, and I got all different types of feedback. Oh my God, yes, I haven't talked to you in 3 months. It's time. I'm ready to get my life right for New Year's, et cetera, whatever the case may be. I'll send this message too, because I see some people writing, and I know that was a lot. But I sent that message out, and like I said, I was getting, would it be too much for you to copy and paste that? No, Shannon, girl, I got you back. The reason why I tweaked the message a couple of times, like I said, but I wanted it to be very simple. Let them know that I was checking on them, and also let them know what's available as far as the challenge and me talking about their New Year goal with them. So another thing is just reaching back out to those old people. For those of you who are, and even if you've been in the business for a month, doesn't matter. It could be potential clients, your family members, your 100 person list. You could go back on your 100 person list and send that message to all 100 people. Whether they've been on products or not, that message doesn't say anything about how your results, blah, blah, blah. It says, here's some PD, here's some love and light. Do you have goals for the New Year's? So this message wasn't just for people who have been on products. This is for potential clients. This is for people in your comments. This is for people in your likes. This is for the person that you met at the bank. This is for everyone. It's very general, and it's for literally everyone. So like I said, if you join the business this month and you're trying to get to senior consultant, you're trying to get your first cut of DAP, whatever it is. Oh, speaking of that, since we made the announcement, yes, I did change the PD. Sorry, I had to hurry up and answer that. Definitely changed the PD depending on who I was sending it to, because I have relationships with my people. I know who needed what. So I had 3 videos. I had watched the videos first today, and then I copy and paste them. So that was a good question. Some people got Jim Rohn, some people got TD Jakes, and some people got, what was the other one? Oh, Earl Nightingale, Stranger Secret. So that was that. But what was I about to say? Sorry, I just got so off track with that question. I don't even, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Leadership Academy. This is not off topic, it's still on topic, about that whole 500 thing for those of you who are pushing for things. If you don't have it, you feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do in January. I wanna talk about goals, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all know we have Leadership Academy every month, whether you've been in the first time, this is your first time, it'll be your first time, you just signed up, doesn't matter. You did it before, you sat a month out, doesn't matter. There is no better time to do Leadership Academy than the beginning of the year. I'm gonna say that again. There is no better time to do Leadership Academy than the beginning of the year. Why? Because it's just like going to January kickoff. It's like drinking your shake on the first of the month. It's setting up your year. It's setting up your entire year. How are you gonna do it? One, we never want you to, if your upline is me, we never want you to just learn. I never want you to just learn from me. First of all, I don't know everything. Second of all, there's so many things that you just might not relate to me. That's the whole point of Leadership Academy. So you can go and you can be in another group and learn from different people. You're learning from your uplines in this Leadership Academy group. You're learning from your sidelines. You're also learning how to be a team player, and you're learning how to be a leader. All of those things are very, very important if you want to go far in this business, being a team player and being a leader. So that's why Leadership Academy is important. Shannon just asked for the qualifications, and I got you. That's where I was getting with that, about reaching your 500. You must do 500 volume points in the month of December it's like new distributors in the past 60 days doesn't count. Yeah, who cares? Do your 500, regardless if you signed up 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago or 2 years ago. When you came into this business and you read the books that came in and you went and did the training online, we always talk about 5 to 7 clients each month. 5 to 7 clients each month is distributor action promotion for a reason. That's what we do as Herbalife distributors. When you came in, you said you wanted to help people. 5 to 7 clients each month is the Mark Hughes way. For those of you who don't know, Mark Hughes is the founder of our company. But 5 to 7 clients it's a no matter what, or it should be a no matter what. I can't make your no matter what's for you, but if I could, I would tell you that 5 to 7 clients would be your no matter what. So back to Leadership Academy, 500 documented volume points, aka 5 to 7 clients in the month of December to get you in the January Leadership Academy group. Does everyone understand that or have any questions about that? I have to read. It's actually going to start, what was that? The second week. So the 6th or the 7th, something like that. So yeah, around the 5th, like Melania said. But of course, you're going to get an email. Stephen's going to send an email. You're going to get a reminder from your upline, most likely in the chat. That's why we plug into the chat, so we can learn things like this and you can get every tip and tool and resource necessary to grow your business. We say this all the time. You don't need your upline to baby you and spoon feed you. You have all the tips and tools as soon as you're dropped into a chat, because you get the calls when you get in the chat. You get the reminders about events. You get things like Leadership Academy when you get in the chat. You're even going to get an email just for signing up because your email is on there. Literally, you have every tip and tool once you are plugged into an STS, a chat, a call. That's all you need. So that's that. But 500 documented volume points, one last time. 500 documented volume points by Monday, 12 a.m., 3 a.m. if you're on the East Coast. So back to how we're going to do this 500 for those of you who might not be off zero yet. Just signed up, whatever it is, reach out to all those people, no matter what the message is going to say. You could use mine. I can't wait to send it to y'all. You can tweak it, make it yourself, make it personal to the person that you're talking to. Do what you have to do. The other thing was no desperation. Still talk with love and care to everybody. No desperation, because it's going to come off, and I promise you don't want to come off as somebody who's needy for a sale. Y'all know what it feels like when people talk to you like they needy for a sale, and you like, bruh, I'm good. It's unattractive. Like, it's so unattractive. The third thing is asking for referrals. That's something that I was doing today also with my people who were already my clients and they confirmed for the challenge already. I'm like, great. Do you know anyone that would love to be coached by me that would do the challenge with you? Simple. Yeah, girl, my best friend. Great. Text me your number right now. Give her my number right now. That's literally what I was doing in my messages. So you have to be intentional with your follow-up. Basically is what I'm getting at here. So for the people who are already signed up for the challenge, I'm asking them who wants to join them. And for the people that are telling me, of course, yeah, my auntie, my sister, great, whoa, let's rewind. You sure you don't want to earn the income? I can earn it or you can earn it. What you want to do? I actually had that conversation today and the girl was like, you can earn it. I'm fine. I want to get my results right now. Perfect. That's great. You always want to leave people where they're at. You don't want to force them to anything. I was so happy when she said that because guess who gets the referrals now? Me. And she gets what she wants too. She just wants results. She just wants to be coached by me. So everybody's getting what they want. So that's another thing. Asking for referrals will really, really help you because what was that? What was it? What call was that? When you were just talking about the bird. What's the Netflix thing?
Bird Box.
Bird Box. There we go. Wow. Word of mouth. The bird. Okay. Anyways, referrals are really, really important because word of mouth is everything. Like we were talking about on the call. What call was that?
Leadership.
Okay. Leadership Academy call. We were talking about the Bird Box movie and how everybody knows what the Bird Box movie is because of word of mouth. I didn't see it on Netflix when I logged in, when I was just trying to watch Law and Order as my treat. Didn't see it there. But what I did see it was on everybody's story on Instagram. Literally everybody's story because word of mouth is really, really powerful. So you want your clients, you want to give your clients that experience. You want to build that relationship to the point where they're going to tell other people about you. Like, yeah, you got to go with my coach so-and-so. Or you're asking for referrals. So even if they don't know anybody in the back of their mind right then and there, when they go talk to somebody, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, she's looking for new coaches. She told me to let her know. You want your people to talk about you and brag about you like that. And the only way that that's going to happen is if you, A, plant that seed and let them know that you're looking for those referrals, and B, be that the best coach that you could possibly be to them. And I just want a disclaimer in the beginning. And I'm pretty sure somebody on this call right now can vouch for the fact that I was not always the best coach. I would forget about people. I would do X, Y, Z. You're going to get better as the time goes. You're going to get better as you get more clients. You're going to get better, but just work on getting better and being a better coach. Do your webs, follow up with people, figure out what works for you, figure out what doesn't. Imani will probably tell you, oh, Annie was a great coach. She texted me every 8 a.m. on Monday, but I wasn't always that way. Last year was a completely different story because I was figuring out my business. So if you feel like you've been a bad coach to someone, you feel like, damn, I don't want to hit that person back up because I actually forgot about them. Go hit them back up. Shut up, Imani. Go hit them back up and be like, this is another thing that I did. I went and text, this was about maybe like 6 months ago. I went and text everybody that was a client on my web from the previous year. And if for you, it might not be a year, it might be a month. It might be, yep, TK going exactly where I'm going. It might have been 2 months ago, clients from 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 weeks ago, doesn't matter. Hey, what's up? I just want to apologize for, you don't even have to apologize, but hey, I just want to let you know that I'm ready to be a better coach to you. Clear it. Create the space for new possibilities with that person. Like, I'm ready to be a better coach for you. I have a challenge coming up on January 1st. It's going to be super duper fire, and I'd love to help you. I'd love to coach you to get your results. I have found that a lot of the times we blame ourselves or we feel like we burned a bridge with someone, so we won't go back and just apologize and reach out to them. You just kind of want to like forget about it. It don't work like that. Go back, go reach out to that person and be like, hey, I'm ready to coach you. I might have slacked in the beginning, but look, I'm a way better coach now, and I'm ready to help you get it. Ooh, yes, that was a bar. Pride always goes before the fall. Let me tell you. Throw your pride out the window. Go back and reach out to those people and watch how many people you can actually get back on board or giving you referrals just by you going back and reaching out to them. A lot of people are like, Annie, I don't know what to do. How do I grow my business today? Do you know how many different things that you could possibly be doing to grow your business? You should never be bored doing Herbalife. Ever. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. You could be making a flyer. You could be handing out the flyers. You could be working on a result to put on a flyer. You could be following up. You could be DM diving. You could be at the park. You could be doing Facebook. Like, there's so many different things that you could be doing. You could be reaching out to people and asking for referrals. You could be reaching out to people and asking them about New Year's goals, planning posts. Like, there's so many different things that you could be doing. That would be probably my fourth tip, is to use your time wisely while you're doing this. Use it wisely. Like, completely structured around whatever your life is. Like, whether you have a job, you can only work from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. on your Herbalife business. Cool. Use all 3 of those hours to put in massive work as if you were working all day. I know plenty of people in Herbalife who are tab team members with full-time jobs. Like, literally made it to tab team with a full-time job working 50 hours a week. And they did it by making it work around they use their time wisely, find a structure that works for you, and go from there. So those are a couple of tips that I have for anyone who is trying to go to whatever the level is. Everybody should be trying to go to that 500 so that we could all be in Leadership Academy next month. Yeah, drop a 1 in the chat if you're working towards Leadership Academy next month, and not just like, even if it's just working towards being a leader of one of the groups, because that's a whole nother privilege in itself, is being a leader of the group. But drop a 1 if you're working towards your 500, towards your 1,000, towards your 2,500, towards your 5K, so you can get the Active World Team. Hello, that's a thing. Me and Seven were just talking about that. I don't know, she had some kind of epiphany, but she was like, wait, so if you do 2,500 4 months straight, that's cool and all. 5 months straight, that's cool and all. But if you don't do your 5K, you're not on the way to Active World Team. You're building a team, but as far as the level and the pin goes, you gotta master doing 5K. You wanna go to Global Expansion Team, you gotta master doing 10K. And up. Millionaire Team gotta master doing 10K. President's Team gotta master I don't know, not one President's Team member that didn't get on some kind of call, stage, blah, 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 and say that they never hit 5K, 10K before. It just, when y'all find one, please let me know. That was just like, oh, I just did 2,500 this whole time. No. That was the first step. Then they mastered everything else outside of that. So I'm going to stop talking because clearly something's going on in my throat. If anybody has a question, a question or something to add, I just really can't breathe. A question or something to add, feel free to unmute yourself. A question about the end of the month, a question about, honestly, it could be about anything.
Alana, will you ask your question again?
So I was gonna go over something real quick with you guys. So is this spotlight? Oh, it's on you wiping your nose because it's itching so bad. Okay, here we go. So hey you guys, I'm Seven. I'm from Atlanta. Before Herbalife, you guys, I was suicidal. I was super depressed. After joining the opportunity, I'm surrounded by an amazing family, and I was cured from depression that I had been suffering from since I was in the 6th grade. So I'm super, super, super excited. I'm gonna put y'all on gallery view. Just to give y'all a quick tip. 1, if your camera is on, the speaker always feels better with more cameras on. Why? You get more power from whatever they're talking about. They get excited from seeing your face, knowing you taking notes, and that you get something from the call. So if you ever want a fire call where you just get nuggets back to back to back about somebody's business, turn your camera on. 2, about Leadership Academy. Leadership Academy shifted my whole business. When I did my first Leadership Academy, I just learned more about myself. My 2nd month in Leadership Academy, I hit my 2,500 before the 15th, as well as I hit World Team in my 2nd Leadership Academy. It's definitely a business builder and something that you want to take a part of, because you never know how much you can learn from being around other people's sidelines, a different upline, all that, you guys, is very powerful. So a thing that me and Annie had wanted to touch on is structure going into your now year. And I say now because you can literally start your structure anywhere at any time. And that's just because you guys, you want to make sure that you are running the day and not letting the day run you. Again, running the day and not letting the day run you, because you can be busy, but are you actually working? You can be DM diving, but is it intentional? And you want to just make sure that you're building a structure for yourself so that your business makes sense. You want to make sure you're building a structure for yourself so that everything you're doing actually has intention behind it and you're getting stuff done. So the first thing I want to touch on is this little pink thing here. This is my gratitude journal, you guys. And the reason why I said touch on this first is because a gratitude journal is just something you can write in. You can find the one with prompts in them. I personally just have one that has different pieces of notebook in it. And that's just because I like to write things that I'm thankful for every single day. So that on those times where, and I do that in the morning. So on those times where I feel like I'm not doing enough, I remind myself things that I'm thankful for, where I came from and where I'm going. And that's just because sometimes you need those small things throughout the day after your PD to keep you going. And you need to write what you're thankful for so that you don't forget your why, you don't forget where you came from, you don't forget how far you've come. Second thing is a planner. Get it cute, get stickers, whatever it is that you may need. Get you a planner, write out everything that you have in there. And that's where your planner will start helping you with what we'll go over next, which is going to be your DMO. You guys, the structure going into the new year is going to completely shift your business. As you know, everybody always says January goes crazy with Herbalife, and that's just because in general, within the new year, people want to lose weight. They're waiting on somebody to contact them. They're actually waiting on somebody to say they're doing a challenge, anything, because that's almost more than 90% of the world's New Year's resolution is to lose weight or reach their fitness goal. So you want to have some type of structure to what you're doing, especially if you do Herbalife full-time or part-time. You need to be able to either work it around your schedule or make sure you're working with the schedule if you do it full-time so that you're actually accomplishing things within the day. And I'm talking about time blocking your whole life so that you're actually getting everything done. So I'll just give you guys example of, show y'all here, but I'm gonna read what it says. This is an example of DMO, which you'll hear on the call, is a daily method of operation that me and Annie go by. So it says 5:30 a.m., wake up, walk bare, prepare for personal development call. 6 a.m. PD call and drink water. 7 a.m. shake tea and tabs. The funny thing is when Annie put that, y'all thought she meant give bear water. And I'm like, oh, we need a reminder to give bear water. Anyways, 7 a.m. shake tea tabs, gratitude journal, leadership development, and reading. 8 a.m. Workout, post number 1. This is on Instagram. 10 a.m. clocked in, post number 2. 3 p.m. clock out, Aaron's house duty and tabs again. 6 p.m. clock in, calls, post number 3, tabs again. 10 p.m. clock out, declutter mind dump, plan next day, read for 30 minutes. 11 p.m. bed, phone down, post number 4, or read until you fall asleep. And then we have like a DMO for Sundays that we do fit camp, as well as you guys, within going to the new year, within your structure. And the reason why it's structured like that, as far as like the time block with exact times, is because you ever be doing, drop a 1 in the chat if you say, oh, I'm about to do DM dials for an hour, and then you end up scrolling on Instagram. Me personally, I don't even have to drop a 1. I do that all the time. I be like, oh, I'm about to DM dive. Then I DM dive, and then Beyonce be done posted something. I'm on Beyonce page 4 months back. Don't know how I got there. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Forget the DM dives. Now it's time for me to do something else. So the reason why those time blocks are important, because you need to know exactly what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. Like I know that when I do my follow-ups tomorrow, like Annie was saying something about her follow-ups, when I do my follow-ups tomorrow, you guys, I'm one of those people, I've been messaging my people like, oh my gosh, girl, the between moving, the engagement, Annie's birthday, everything has been all over the place, but I want to thank you for having an impact on my business and my growth this year. You post that ring and I'd be legally blind. Girl, I didn't even want to put it in the camera. It'd turn off the whole Zoom. I want to thank you for the impact and growth you had on my business this year. I would love to help you going into the new year. But that's me being honest. I write back, girl, December, I fell off. I don't even feel snatched. You trying to get back with me? just so that I'm getting in those messages. But I have to have a time frame, because if not, I'll send out all these messages, then get anxiety because I have 50 unread messages coming back to my phone, and then be like, okay, well, what time can I answer these? So outside of the structure, you guys, which is going to be your DMO, and we'll drop them into the chats again. I've had some people already start sending me back their DMOs, and it's working. So also going into 2019, well, your year in general, you guys, there are going to be a lot of sacrifices you have to make to get to where you're going. So if somebody told you to sacrifice everything that was holding you back, and you'll be at president's team in 2 years, drop a 1 in the chat if you'll drop everything everything that was holding you back. And let's not forget, bottom line, president's team getting that 20K check. So that's what I'm saying. So with that being said, you guys, we have to be going into our business knowing that it's sacrifices that you have to make. If I said it's a sacrifice you got to make, and the first thing you thought in your mind was, got to stop going to the club, that's a sacrifice you need to go ahead and put on I'm not doing it until I get to where I need to be. Reward yourself with the things that you earn. It's going to be a lot of things you have to sacrifice within your business, because what you don't want is for January to go so crazy. You got all these clients, you got new distributors and everything, then you still going out, you still clubbing, and it's starting to bring your business back. You're not following up with these people or anything. So a Jim Rohn quote is, for things to change, you have to change. For things to change, you have to change. So you literally have to write out the things that you need to stop doing for now so that you can enjoy them later. What are you going to stop doing now so that you can have time to do them later? So for instance, and this is just going to be an example for us, you guys, no alcohol, no hookah, no, and this may sound, in y'all mind, y'all might be like, they crazy. But these are things that if I drink, I go out, I got a hangover, the next day I can't start my DMO on time. It's that simple. It's not worth it right now. It's honestly not. No hookah, unless earned or rewarded. So that means if I hit a platinum VIP, and platinum VIP, guess what? They give you free alcohol. So at platinum VIP, the one glass of champagne they're gonna give me gonna taste better than that glass of champagne I gotta go home and buy that I'm just sipping and I'm not earning it, right? But if I hit platinum VIP, I'm sitting around some president's team members. Yeah, oh my God, take a toast with me to champagne. Oh, platinum VIP up here. Can't wait to experience this for the rest of my life, right? It's earned. Versus you just going out, getting some champagne with your last $10, whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, just getting it done. So go ahead and earn those type of things. And it's going to be sacrifices that you don't want to make that you have to make. If it's those friends that always invite you out, and you know right now you don't need to be going out because you need to be saving, go ahead and tell those friends, hey, so when I'm clocked in, I can't really contact you. I'm also not going out for the first 90 days of the year because I need to stick to something for 90 days. Drop a 1 in the chat if you follow the 90-day plan. It's not that many ones compared to how many people are on the call. And that's just because to know if something works consistently, you have to try it for 90 days. Make a sacrifice of 5 things that are holding you back in your business. It could be Netflix. Y'all hear Annie talking about some Law and Order is my reward. That's because she can't watch it every day, all day, because how are you going to continuously work in your business? Do something consistently for 90 days. My first 90-day plan, you guys, I hit my first cut of active, I hit active supervisor, my 90-day plan, my first 90-day plan. And that was just because I was doing something consistently for 90 days, seeing if it works. But you have to start with those small disciplines. You have to start with those small things, but you also have to go into the new year knowing what you're cutting off until you get to the goal that you want to be. What are you cutting off until you get to world team? What are you cutting off until you get to active world team? What are you cutting off until you get to get 2.5 mil team? It's a lot of stuff I'm going to not do now because in 2 years, those things won't even matter. If I'll be experiencing something different. So those small sacrifices won't matter because if I can cut off hookah and alcohol and small stuff that I'm doing or not taking advantage of my time And then in 2 years, I'll be at president's team talking about $40,000 checks a month. Oh, it's worth it. I can buy a hookah bar if I want to at this point. So with that last thing being said is also within your business, you want to have a structure for your business for when you're clocked in. So if you do Herbalife part-time, this is going to be when you're clocked in for the time that maybe you have your break at work. If you do Herbalife full-time, this is what you're clocked in throughout the day. So some of the things that we can do when we're clocked in, because sometimes when you like, okay, I'm about to just work Herbalife right now, you just start doing anything. So we have a list of things that we can do while we're clocked in. Study my Herbalife, run numbers, intentional social media posting, no pointless scrolling, business presentations, wellness evaluations. I'll slow down. I start talking like Imani, got real fast. Brainstorm ideas to grow your business, follow-ups, and reading. So these are things that we're doing while we're clocked in. Meaning clocked into Herbalife, meaning I'm not doing anything but Herbalife. But if I say that, I have to be doing something. Clocked into Herbalife doesn't mean doing DM dives all day. I'm sorry if that was a thought, but that's not it. Like it's more than that. And I promise you, if you haven't, BizWorks up there in the corner is one of the best things you can invest in, even if you haven't hit supervisor yet. If you don't have a downline yet, it still shows you all your preferred members, that orders and stuff like that. It shows you what it is until you get your next level change. Go ahead and invest that money, get BizWorks so you can check in on your distributors, check in on your preferred members, and it's easier for you. That's what running numbers is. It's basically BizWorks. Studying the marketing plan is something you can do while you're clocked in. Learning royalties and bonuses is something you can do while you're clocked in. And this is just you want to go into the new year with the tightest structure for your business, because the most level changes happen in the beginning of the year. But it still starts from the work that you're doing now. If you thought of the things you need to sacrifice, and you need to go ahead and make a new DMO, make it as soon as you get off the call before you go to sleep. The things that popped in your head that you need to cut off, maybe it's smoking cigarettes. I don't really know a lot of people that smoke cigarettes, but maybe you smoke cigarettes and it's $5 a pack a day. And the cigarettes take away from your time, because it takes time to step outside, smoke a cigarette. Now you smoke the cigarette, now you gotta wait for the smell to go away. Then you go back inside. It literally done took 10, 15 minutes. Maybe it's going to the gym, because the gym is something that's earned. You're driving 15 minutes away to the gym. You're spending an hour at the gym, 15 minutes taking pictures, 15 minutes to drive back home. Now you basically done wasted 2 hours of time that you could have put into your business, and you're at the gym and you haven't moved your volume for the day. And if you talk to any president's team member, they talk about the sacrifices they made getting to where they are going. And it starts with small sacrifices. Stephen talks about how he stopped playing basketball. So that's the structure that I wanted to go ahead and put out there to you guys. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself. I just wanted to share with you guys the sacrifices that we are making going into the new year. So when you see the crazy growth, y'all already know what's happening. It's not a secret. It's literally Leadership Academy, structure, DMO, and sacrifices, and work, period. That's it. Yes, period, Annie, period. This way, period. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean, if the camera went out for a second, that was probably, blind vision. But that's all I had to say. So if you're on my team, or even if you're on any team, drop your DMO in the chat after you make it, just so that you can show you're able to be a leader for your team and show them the changes that you're gonna make, so it can encourage somebody else to make the change as well. I dropped my DMO in the chat. I'll re-drop it again so that you guys can know where we're going. That's it. Take it
I just want to put an emphasis real quick. If you have a question, raise your hand in the app, and I'll definitely go ahead and unmute you. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. By the way, it's 10:05, so if you have to get off for whatever reason, you're free to go. Anybody gonna leave? No, okay, great. So something that I just wanted to emphasize, I just had to say that so y'all know that y'all don't have to be on here anymore. Everything after this is complete extra. So stay on if you please. But for you, your sacrifice, she said this, but for you, your sacrifice may be something so different from ours. She went over ours, like clubbing and hookah and stuff. That's a serious distraction and problem in my life. For other people, that might not be a problem. So you might be like, well, I don't go to the club anyway. Well, I don't smoke hookah anyway. Well, I don't really drink like that anyway. Cool, that's not your sacrifice, but I'm sure you have some. Figure out what it is and get rid of it so that you can grow. For us, that's just what it is. That's just what it is, and it has to go. And like she said, pay attention, because when we completely eliminate this and do everything that we're saying that we're going to do for 90 days, you will see the results after 90 days. Whatever it is that is your sacrifice, and whatever it is that you're about to start doing on that DMO, whatever it is, I'm begging everybody to do it for a complete, full 90 days, whether you see the results of it today, tomorrow, next week, because you're most likely not. I'm not going to reap any benefits of not going out and smoking and drinking and doing all that stuff in the first 3 weeks. I'm probably not going to see it. Maybe not even the first 2 months. But after the 3rd month, I promise you we're going to start seeing it. I'm going to start seeing the fact that I'm going to bed at 11 o'clock now. When I used to go to bed at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm going to start seeing it, not right away, but I'm literally begging everybody, whoever, when y'all get done with y'all DMO, right at the top, I will commit to this for 90 days, and I will keep going no matter what. Because that's what's going to be the difference between someone who actually sees results from their 90-day plan and someone who kind of did it and it was like this. That is the big difference. People who actually keep going when they don't see the results of it yet, when they don't see the fruit of their labor yet. That's what's going to make the difference between the way we about to kill this new structure and everything like that. I'm so glad that everybody's still on, because I'm sure we're about to have some good questions. I seen Calandra had her hand up and then put it down, probably because Seven started preaching. She might even answer the question. I don't know, but what was your question?
Okay, so I just had a question about DM diving. Like, sometimes I DM dive people and I don't follow them. So, like, they don't always see my message. So, like, do you, like, I don't know, like, do you still message them, or do you, I don't know. I'm kind of confused myself.
It's okay. I appreciate the question. Either way it goes, I'm going to answer it to what I think you're trying to ask, and then you can just let me know if that helps you or not. So, who is that? Melania. Oh. So, I personally feel like, again, treat people how you would want to be treated. So, you have to look at the situation in your DM dives. Would you reply to it? No matter if it's somebody that you follow or not, that's how I look at it. Like, when I read my messages that I'm sending out to people, I already process in my head how I would reply, because typically that's how your people are going to reply. Would you reply to a long-ass text message that says, A, B, C, D, some more? No, I'm not even reading it. I'm going to open it and close it right back up. That's just me. But if I open something that says, hey, girl, I'm probably going to open it and click on the profile. So whatever you're doing, whether you follow the person, you just found them on your explore page, you found them in your likes, talk to them how you'd want to be talked to. For some people, the long paragraphs works because they like stuff like that. Because if they got a long paragraph, it would make sense to them. Me, on the other hand, all my members know, don't text me no long paragraph because I'm not reading it. My brain don't even focus for that long. That's why I do audiobooks and not hardbacks. Paperbacks. That's what they call. Anyways, so that's that. Do what works for you, and the only way that you're gonna know what works for you is if you actually go out there and try it, experiment, make SHIT happen. Yeah, please don't do what Jocelyn did when she sent me that. I think it was like 6-minute, 8-minute voice message. It took a long time for me to actually be able to listen to that. Y'all didn't know that it could go that long either. At that point, you just call the person, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too, but there is, you learn something new every day. Anyways, Seven typed in the chat and said, like to pick. So I'm going to let her elaborate on that because I think she has an answer for you too.
Hey girl, hey. So when I was saying that is because I used to be real stingy with follows. I still am. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just a lot of stuff I don't want to see on my feed. So if I DM, 9 times out of 10, I don't DM dive random people. What you want to start doing is making posts that require a lot of action. So I'll tell people, drop a comment and say period if you're ready to go into the new year. So then everybody like to say period. So they be in the comments like period. So then I DM dive them, right? You don't have to be following them. You can, so you're intentionally DM diving. So what you want to make your DM dives more intentional. But even if you're DM diving a complete stranger, always going like 2 pictures. So then because once you see my name on there, more than once, you're going to be like, oh, okay. Or for people that DM dive me, I go and like at least one of their pictures so they can feel like I'm interacting with their page. I'm not going to follow you back. I'm not going to lie. But I'll go and like 2 pictures so that you can see I seen your page. So then when I DM dive you and say, hey, beautiful, is not that fake? It's a little fake. If I ever called you beautiful, I really meant it, you guys. But it's not that fake because I've seen your page. I've looked at one of your pictures. Hey, beautiful, how are you? Heard you trying to get snatched. What's up, girl? Whatever. You know, make it yourself. That's just how I talk. Y'all know how I talk. Little ratchet, little, classy ratchet. But just make it yourself, but make sure that you're not just DM diving. Like I wouldn't DM dive a man and be like, hey, beautiful, how are you? Da, 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 da. Like it doesn't make sense. But even if you don't know them or you don't follow them, still make the message short and sweet. Nobody's reading it's only one long message, and I think Marissa had said it, that I've ever heard that I would actually listen to, but you still have to be able to catch my attention with the message. So, like 2 pictures, then send the DM dive, and then if they don't respond, go double tap the DM dive and like the message that you sent so that you be back at the top of their feed. DM diving one-on-one. That's it. So go like 2 pic when you first make a post that requires interaction. Post and pose. People are always gonna vote on pose just because you're scrolling. And if you have posts that require interaction, if you see me at any page, a lot of them require you to drop a comment. No, Mackenzie, nobody's saying stuff sexy. Drop a comment or who's ready for this? Did you work out today? Annie just made a post that was like, how many pounds do you want to lose this year? So then after you do that with the post with interaction, once they respond and you have their comments, go to their page, like 2, because you have to click on their profile. Go to their profile, like 2 pictures real quick. It don't even matter what the pictures are. It might be a picture of their kid. People love when you talk about their kids. Go like a picture of your kid. Oh my God, your baby is so cute. I see you looking to get some results, da 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 da. Right? I didn't even look at the picture of the kid. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't. But the baby's cute in my eyes because I just seen the baby. All babies are cute. Like the picture of the baby, keep it going, right? 2 pictures, DM dive, then go back and re-like the comment if they don't respond. That's your follow-up. And you know what, guys? Even though it sounds fake, it never comes off fake because I probably 9 times out of 10 responded back like that to plenty of people. It's not really being fake. It's just that in the moment, I'm just kind of like trying to respond. And I have to keep this persona going on in my head. It's like personal development so that I don't really just go all off the ledge with the DM dives. So make up your fake person in your mind, get the DM dive.
Can I say something?
Nothing.
All right. So does anybody else have any questions? That was a lot of good that was a lot of nuggets and notes. I'm sure everybody has like a lot to do over these next couple of days as we finish out this month strong, the same way you want to bring the year in. Does anybody else have any questions before we get off of here?
I know.
Due to my structure, I do have to be in the bed by 11 o'clock. So I'm excited. I wish I could turn off the chat box so I could not see it because all I seen was Imani take your wig off and that threw me way over my head. All right, anyways, back to business. If you didn't understand something that was on the call today, make sure you reach out to your upline, sideline, somebody, and go ask questions. Present in the chat, show up for yourselves, commit to your next event. Type of one in the chat if you already confirmed for JKO, you know where you're going. You just gotta maybe move some things around and get it done.
Wait, can you hear me?
If you confirm for JKO,
Can you hear me?
you already know what's going on. You're moving some things around. You already know what city you're going to, and you're making it happen. That's what's important. Treat your business serious. JKO, I'm going to keep talking about it every Thursday because it is the start to your year. Events are no matter what. If you want to do this business and you want to grow a team, you want to grow a business, period, you have to get to the events. It cannot be like, oh, I already know, so I already went to the event. So no, it doesn't work like that. Go to the events, and if you've already been, don't go alone. Whatever city that you're going to, find some people out there. We have something called social media, Facebook, Instagram, where you could go and find people in different cities, type in locations. You can type in Smoothie King, Charlotte, and find people who drink smoothies and invite them to Herbalife event. It's that simple. Like, it's literally that simple. So that being said,
Wait. You have two people that have two questions.
All right, great. So Alana, I can reach out to you personally. Josh asked your question in the chat. I love y'all so much. I wish that I could keep going all night long, but I'm going to be respectful of other people's time along with my own time, so that we could still be like dedicated to these new structures that we have. Josh, I don't know if did you type her chat? Yeah, I'm not reading the chat box, Jocelyn, so I'm definitely.
No, I unmuted myself.
You didn't raise your hand. Oh, you did raise your hand.
Yes, I did. See that.
There was so much going on, but send it in the chat. I'd love to send a video back. You can actually send it in the Urban Vendors chat if you'd like, or you can send it in the Braveheart chat so we can all see it. Wherever you want to send it to, I'd love to answer. Of course, with anybody, it's not just me answering, but anybody can answer questions. With that being said, that was one of the things that I just said. Be active in the chat, show up for your business, show up for yourself. Shout out to all y'all for staying on. I'm gonna unmute us. Have a great night, and let's kill this.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.